much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Aaron Rodgers sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. 4th down, Rodgers. He puts everything behind this one. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Has room down the left sideline. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's called to Davis. And the Packers are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bears nothing. Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard
The Bears
line.
with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
He was brought down by
Kid, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say, feed the run game.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
intended
I think I got the
for
same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Ward now on third down. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Packers on top early. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it back at the 42. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Again, it's Cook. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, Well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
What's going to throw here on third? Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth down, here's Ward. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. That finds Adams downfield. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
21 yards.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Here's a give to Cook. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of
The Packers take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle, Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. The back's got it. And he's brought down at the line. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one.
It's now 3rd.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just...
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Bears tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Rodgers is hit. The ball is loose. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! The Packers trying to hurry to the line. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First and 10 here. Ward. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to throw it. To the sideline, and Adams snags it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
15 yards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll throw it. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Well, Brock, it has been a fun one so far, and hopefully it gets even better. Second half underway from Mexico City. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Cook. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Another one for Cook. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run it with Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
A gain of 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 23 yards.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
This one intended for the running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. Sanders sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd and 6 now. Looking to his fullback now. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Brings up 3rd and
2. Rodgers finds his fullback. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. So we're through 3 here. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throw left side, complete. And this one does not go far. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Working the sideline, that's Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Looking to throw. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
And he used all the space he had, got him around 8, and that sets up third down. The Packers take their first time out. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Now to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They're going to pass it here. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He has the Packer first down, and Brock, that should be enough to win this game. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Packers to a knee, let the clock run out on this victory.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So this is a Packers win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Packers are your winners as we say adios from Mexico City.